I'd like to say this. While what's happening is a tragedy, whatever you think about what's happening, there are people suffering and there are people dying, and there are people suffering and dying alone because of the nature of this illness. And that's when you just take a moment to connect with that and acknowledge that. That is just a horrifying prospect. That I read yesterday that a 13-year-old boy died, and his mother couldn't go to the funeral because she was in isolation with the rest of her children. And that's tragedy. That's nothing other than tragic. We don't need to try and, we really, really don't need to try and conceptualize things in such a way that they're good inherently. And you hear this, there's always a blessing. And I don't like that idea. And I don't think it works for people. And I just don't think it's true. There's not always a blessing, not inherently. Some things are just tragic. Some things are just bad. Some things are just painful. But we can create something good from them. We can create something good from them. And that doesn't make the circumstance good. That doesn't make the thing any less tragic. It makes us good. It makes the thing we've created good. It highlights our capacity and potential for goodness, even when we're most challenged and things are the most difficult. That's I've seen people labor under this need to somehow frame the thing and make it good so it's not bad. It has to be good so I don't feel bad about it. And that's where people are being pointed towards. And as soon as I come along and say, hey, it's okay for that to be an awful thing. It's okay for that just to be tragic. Some things are. And in that acceptance, in that, yeah, that's awful. And I feel this way about it. This alignment comes. This coherence comes. This discord was being dragged throughout their life because they've been told so many times they have to look at it this way for it to be a positive thing. But it's not true. And in the deepest sense, within their psychological and biological matrices, it's saying, no, this isn't true. And this discord between that feeling that's underneath and in every fiber to this concept and this idea that they're trying to play out, there's this discord and people just tearing themselves in two, trying to stick to the self-help should things they should do and should think, while not honoring or acknowledging what it is they actually feel, what's actually true for them in the deepest sense. And by true for them, I mean what you actually feel about the thing. And the moment there's this switch that comes from, okay, this was a blessing. It's a blessing. It's a good thing. And this positive kind of slant upon this thing that leaves people in this discord and discomfort that can just escalate to the point where people just break down. Switching from that and that discord to, I feel this and it's okay. It is this. I feel this way about it, and that's okay. Suddenly there's peace. There's already peace. So Catherine, we're going from that resistance to this acceptance.